The all-new Tropical Butterfly Refresher is now at Starbucks. Dive into juicy guava and passion fruit flavors, with mango pineapple popping pearls bursting in every sip. Ice cold, instantly refreshing, and impossible to put down. Made for summer, only at Starbucks.
It's time for the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games at Southern Utah University in Cedar City. Register today to participate in the 40th anniversary season of a Utah sports tradition at utahsummergames.org. Participate in over 50 sports around the state. Then plan to join the opening ceremonies Friday, June 5th, presented by State Bank of Southern Utah. Register today to participate in the 40th anniversary season of the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games.
The PGA Championship update is presented by Copper Rock, where the pros play, on 97.5 The KSL Sports Zone.
Joined by Bob Casper from Real Golf Radio. Bob, how are you this afternoon?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
We're doing fantastic. Now, PGA Championship, conditions have been a little cooler. I've seen some guys out there with sweatshirts. I saw Colin Morikawa was wearing like one of those neck gaiters. But you were mentioning this earlier to DJ and PK. The weather's supposed to clear up and warm up over the weekend. How much different is the course going to play yesterday and today versus what it'll be on the weekend, in your opinion?
Well, the weekend, of course, is because the weather's going to be about 80 in 80s with sun. It's going to be difficult because the golf course is going to dry out. The golf course is as difficult as it is right now, especially with the wind. But with the temperatures going up, the golf course will dry out even more in the fairways and on the greens, and it's going to make it extremely difficult.
Scotty Scheffler is a member of team coach this week, and he had a great day yesterday. A couple bugaboos today, but looks like he's about to wrap up his round. What did you see from Scotty today?
Well, he got out in the worst of it today. A lot of those guys that played early in the morning, they had the cool weather, but then they also had about 12 to 14, 15-mile-an-hour winds, which made it really, really tough. So Scotty bogeyed like 3 out of his first 4 holes. And then he righted the ship and made some birdies to get back to 1 under par, and then made a bogey. But he's on the 9th hole right now and has a really good chance to get in the clubhouse at 2 under.
All right, so Bob, looking at the leaderboard, is it Aldrich Potgieter? Is that how you say his last name? Is that correct?
Yep, Potgieter. Yep, yeah. He's from South Africa.
Yeah, South African. He's at 4 under, but then you've got, 6 guys. It looks like 7 guys at 3 under. Yep. It's a stacked leaderboard right now, and there's really been no separation so far.
No, just because there's so many guys that have to make pars, and par is such a great score. It's easy to make bogeys. I saw Matthew Fitzpatrick this morning 4-putt the 14th hole, which is a par 3, to make a double bogey. And so it's just really, really tough. But the score of the day so far is Chris Gotterup. He shot 65 this in the morning half of the round. Said he got very, very fortunate. Birdied the last 3 holes today in this afternoon in the calmer weather, and got to 3 under par. And he began the day at 2 over. So yeah, it's just the guys in the afternoon have it a little bit better because the winds are not as much. And it's going to be interesting to see what the cut gets to, and also who's leading after the first round or the second round.
When you talk about the course drying out, I've been watching the greens. They're massive and so much up and down in them as well. And like you said, you can get to the green and 3 or 4 putt easily, which I've seen guys do. With it drying out, that'll just make things that much more difficult, correct?
Yeah, the PGA of America has really worked on keeping this golf course from getting away from them as far as these guys lighting it up and shooting way under par. And the way they've done that, and the way they will do that this week, is with the greens and where they put the pins placements and what happens with if the greens get crispy and firm and hard, all those things. That's the protection of this golf course. Earlier in the week, they were saying, 15 to 20 under par is going to win the golf tournament. Well, I don't think it's going to get that low. It's maybe going to get to 10. And the way they're going to do that is by the greens, and that's the defense of this golf course.
Yeah, so Bob, this golf course, it has hosted a PGA before. It's had some other tour events on it, but it's not a frequent visit for a lot of these players. Is that playing anything into this, in your opinion?
Yeah, it's a course that not a lot of guys have played, especially in the last 8 years. Yeah. 2018 was the last time it was played here, and it was the BMW Championship on the PGA Tour, which Keegan Bradley won. Then prior to that, it was 2010, and Justin Rose won an event. That was a PGA Tour event there. But then, the last time a major championship has been played was the PGA Championship in 1962 when Gary Player won. So it's been 64 years before since they played a major championship here. And it's just there's not a lot of familiarity with it. These guys, they play a lot of the same golf courses year after year after year, and they know which golf courses are best for them. When you get in a major, that's a unique one that hasn't had a major on it for a long, long time. It's tough for these guys.
I love some of the names hovering around the top. Kind of sets up for an exciting weekend. A guy like Jason Day's -3.
Yep.
Cam Young, who's just been hot as a pistol, put himself in a great spot at -2.
He eagled the last hole.
He eagled the last hole?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yep.
And then and another member of team coach, Justin Thomas. So I picked pretty good this week, man.
Yeah, two of your three are former PGA Championship winners.
Justin
I
did
Thomas
my research, Bob.
Twice.
Come on, man. I'm an old coach, dog. I'm going to do my research.
You're the coach. Exactly. And then, like you said, Cameron Young has played some phenomenal golf this year, and this golf course sets up really, really well for him.
But I guess Xander and Scotty are looming too. So I'm excited to sit and watch golf this weekend, Jake.
It's going to be fun because the cream rises to the top the further you go. So it's going to be good.
Bob, there's a lot of talk out there about the future look of what the PGA Tour schedule looks like. There has been some who have called for the PGA Championship to go back to being played in August as the final of the majors. Where do you stand on that?
Well, the PGA Tour is going to condense a little bit. There's going to be more signature events, but the fields in those signature events are going to go from 80 to 120. It's going to give guys more opportunities to play, which is great. Now, as far as moving the PGA Championship back to August, there's players that are for it and players that don't really care. Rory McIlroy was saying earlier in the week that he would have liked it to been in August this year or the past 2 years because it gives him a little bit more time between the year's first major and the U.S. Open. Right, as it sits right now, you've got the Players' Championship in March, the Masters in April, the PGA in May, then the U.S. Open in July, or June, excuse me, and then the Open Championship in July. So you've got these 5 months with a big major tournament in between, and then the PGA Tour starts stacking signature events in there too, and they want everybody to play, and these guys don't want to play that much. They want to be able to rest and breathe, and Scotty Scheffler played 2 of those 3 signature events, then took a week off last week. Rory McIlroy played last week, but didn't play the ones prior. But here you are. You get to a major championship, and everybody's had adequate rest and everything. Scotty Scheffler just made birdie at number 9 to get back to 2 under par and shoot even par. I was saying, or shoot 1 over par, excuse me. But I was saying if he could get back to even after that bad start for the day, then that would be pretty good. Well, he shot 1 over par, but he's at -2 now.
Is it Garrick? Higo's job to get to the tee box 10 minutes early?
100%.
I mean, give me some
100%.
thoughts on that. This has got to be, because Lloyd got really irritated by this, and I would assume you probably did too. Like, be there on
I
time,
did
right,
not.
Garrick?
You got to be on time. You got to be on time. And 1 second late is not on time. PGA Tour is strict with their if you're late, it's a 2-shot penalty. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's on the putting green at when his time's supposed to start. He's not supposed to be on the putting green. He's supposed to be on the first tee. And most guys get to the first tee 5 minutes before. That way they can get their pin sheets, they can get their tees, everything that they need to get themselves ready. And he's standing over on the putting green putting. So his caddy was on the tee. His caddy was yelling for him to hurry up and get over there.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't make it. He was a minute late, and he got a 2-shot penalty.
I have a couple of friends that I'm going to start instituting this. It's a great idea because I have a couple of buddies, like it's that deal where you're calling your name in like a minute and they're not there yet.
They're pulling their shoes on and running over to
and
the
then
tee
you
box.
see like
Oh,
smoke out on the main road, and you're like, oh, here they come. So I'm gonna implement that in the Lacombe scrambles.
Yeah, 2-shot penalty, baby.
Yep. Thank you, Bob. You pay off every time you come on, dude.
Bob, before we let you go, is there a player that, I guess we already talked about? There's a lot of big names kind of hovering around the top of the scoreboard. Is there one or two guys that you've got a particular eye on, thinking, "Hey, this guy, watch out for"?
Well, I think after today's round, I think you got to look at Chris Gotterup.
Mm-hmm.
He's a guy that he played in the Scottish Open last year, played in the final round with Rory McIlroy, and beat him. Then he went to the Open Championship the next week and finished 4th. And here we are. He's won twice this year already. He won it in Hawaii, and he also won in Phoenix. And now here he is in a major championship. He's at 3 under par after 2 rounds, and he's got the weekend to play. He bombs it off the tee, which he can carry all the bunkers and everything. And so I just with his playing ability, doesn't seem like he's afraid to get in the mix of everything. I think he's a guy that you have to look at. But then again, you got to look at Scotty. This is a perfect golf course for him. And there's a couple of other guys that are up there in the mix as well. Jason Day, as you said, Justin Thomas. Those guys have all been in the mix and have all won major championships. So I think this is going to be one where the elite guys, the guys that have won majors before, are going to be in the mix and have a chance to win.
Bob, are we going to find you wearing some of those Malbon fits that we see Jason Day wearing one of these days?
Oh man, that Malbon stuff's too rough for me.
No,
it's
dude,
too
you don't
loose
do
and
that
baggy.
stuff.
No.
Hey,
Not
Bob is every man, right, Bob? It's like the rest of us. Every man.
I got to give Malbon credit. They have made a name for themselves, and
they have.
They stand out. There's no doubt about that.
Yep, no doubt.
Bob, thank you for taking the time. We obviously will be catching up with you once things wrap up, coming up early next week on Monday. But yeah,
Okay.
It should be a really, really fun weekend out there in Pennsylvania.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it. You take care, guys.
Hey, when you get back, let's go hit a bucket.
Okay,
All right.
we can
I
do
need
it.
a lesson. Thanks,
Okay.
Bob.
There you go.
Take care.
Bob Casper, big thank you to him for taking the time. He and Brian have been absolutely awesome all season long. And they just they continue to kill it. The thing I love about what is going on with the tournament is that they, on Saturday mornings, do you listen to Real Golf Radio?
You're darn right I do, and I listen to the Saturday show.
The caddy who joins them is my favorite part of that entire show, because the insight, you don't find that anywhere
No, you
else.
don't. You got to get somebody that can get it through a door you can.
Correct, yeah. So big thank you to Bob and Brian. Of course, all of their coverage brought to you by Mountain America Credit Union, Mountainland Supply, Black Desert Resort, Hoops Vision, and you went to golf.
Good news for your gas tank. Every day through May 17th, shop at BJ's Wholesale Club and get an extra 5 cents off a gallon on a same-day fill-up at BJ's Gas. Buy practically anything, any day, and save. That means on Monday, extra 5 cents off gas. Tuesday, extra 5 cents off gas. Wednesday, Thursday, yada yada right through Sunday, get 5 cents off a gallon of gas. Shop for what you want, when you want at BJ's to save on gas every day through May 17th. Visit bjs.com/gas promo for details.